Today super special, Vanessa in the studio producing. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, you have to press here. Perfect, and then Netflix is starting. I think I finally found the position where the camera just stays as it is. I am now on my way to the studio, of course. What else should I do on a Friday morning? The weather is disgusting, and the plan for today is actually to start working myself on a remix. One of my DJ and producer buddies asked me to do a remix of one of his originals that will be released on his album. So yeah, just starting with it, and starting with a remix is always fun. You get to pick the cherries from someone else's production and kind of build around it your own track. Yeah. No. Okay, but it's good. It's better than yesterday. I'm again extremely lucky. I got a parking spot right there. So today I actually have a problem, because usually my videos are about sharing what I'm doing here in the studio. Today this won't be really possible because I'm working on this remix and the original track of this remix isn't even released, and it's not 100% sure that I will do this remix, so I can't show you anything of my working process. So I will just now work 6, 7, maybe 8, 9, 10 hours on this remix and try to get it as close as possible to being finished, so that I don't have to do another video telling you that I can't share with you anything. You didn't hear that. Look how far I got. I have more than 21 tracks, all of the arrangement and automation. I just need to take care of the mixing. It just took me the entire day. It's now already 7:30. It's actually so late. Vanessa came by to pick me up from work, but we have actually one more hour?
I don't know.
I think one more hour until we are invited to have dinner with my parents. So I think we would just chill on the couch and watch a bit of Netflix. Okay. We're all done with the dinner at my parents' place, and Vanessa was just wondering why the seat is all the way down. It's because of her parking skills. There's no... I had to climb all the way. So thanks a lot. That was spot on. Best parking ever.
You just need to lose some weight.
Good thing is I can just edit it out. Yeah, it's way too dark. It's now already 9 something. I didn't really record a whole lot, so maybe Vanessa will do a couple Q&A with me. No? She also didn't want to produce music with me, so I think I would just do a normal Q&A. First question, do you have to use the guitar in the remix? No, you don't have to use the guitar. You can choose between the vocals, the guitar, or both. I think I already explained that yesterday. Cool jacket, John. Thanks a lot. Vanessa chose this one and she probably really likes to hear that. Right? Mm-hmm. It seems like the biggest issue is that a lot of you don't have Spotify or don't have access to Spotify in your countries. I will provide you with the remix stem files. Just write me a message on Facebook and you will get an alternative download link where you can get it without using Spotify. Is it possible to be part of the remix without Facebook? I honestly don't really know. I think Facebook is necessary to log into Wavo. They do that just to make sure that no bots are used. And another question is if you're allowed to upload it to YouTube. I'd prefer if you just stick to SoundCloud. There's no point in uploading it right now to YouTube. Here's another person complaining about that you have to give your Facebook ID, email address and follow on Spotify. I honestly didn't choose these steps. If it was for me, I would just give you directly the download link. So as I said, just message me on Facebook and you will get it. What is the key of the vocals? The entire track is in B minor. So yeah, B minor. Next one is when is actually the deadline. Again, I said yesterday, I think 1 month, but it's actually a little bit more. The contest is running until the 10th of March. You know, I just found out someone already submitted his remix within, what is it now? Within 10 hours or so. That's amazing. So let's give it a quick listen.
Nothing to keep for you, for you, for you, for you. Moonlight, as you go, it's too
Vanessa's also singing along.
telling you, darling.
Good? I have to say, this is extremely impressive for this very short amount of time. So you guys already know that the bar is set really high. But let's go back to the questions. I think for the remix contest questions, that's pretty much it. Most of you are just asking really for the alternative download method. Eric is asking if you should invest in treating the acoustics in his room or just use headphones. Try maybe to treat your room and build absorbers that are mobile, that you can take with you whenever you change your studio or just move with your apartment. That's also what I did in my studio. Most of these panels on the sides, I can just pick them up and take them wherever I want. The next one is about the kick tutorial video. A lot of you asked me if it also makes sense to make the kick with a synth, and you can of course do that. I don't prefer to do that. I just get entirely lost constructing a kick. There are so many possibilities when you do the kick with a synth or with a special plugin that is made for building kicks. I just get lost. It takes me like a day to make a kick. Zibarine is asking what block size I'm using in span. I have to check, just 1 second. I'm using a block size of 8192. It gives me enough detail and doesn't really affect the CPU usage. Adam is asking why I still have stereo information in the top end of the kick. I think it just sounds nicer. I usually have everything that is below 200-300 Hz mono, so the bottom end of the kick, and everything that is at the higher end of the frequency spectrum I try to make wider. I really love white mixes, and this way you get the white mix without having a lot of interference in the low end. If you make the low end stereo, it will sound really awkward, especially if you test it for the mono compatibility. Loon is asking me for a video about my go-to Logic template. I think I already made a video, but it's now with the update about time to make a new one. There's quite some debate about using acoustic foam and if it's healthy or not. It's definitely not healthy, but if you cover it right and put some foil and fabric around it, you will be all fine, I think. I hope. I don't know, I'm sitting in that room every day. We will see. Kevin is saying if I'd be vlogging in South Africa, I would have been mugged a long time ago. I actually never have been there, but I'd love to go. Vanessa also wants to go there, right? South Africa? Yeah. Might be our next destination. My dad was actually there, I think, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Actually, this painting right here is South Africa. He did a lot of works down there. I think he stayed 2.5 months actually. Vanessa for president. Thanks for those nice comments. Are you going to vlog the trip to the US? I'm still not sure. It's up to Vanessa. You want me to vlog? No answer. Silent. And a smile in her face. So I guess that means yes. Here's another comment by Jonathan. He has a really cool name. He is saying that my camera is fine and I shouldn't switch. And I'm just a perfectionist. I want to have the best picture quality possible. I'd love to run around with a Red Epic camera if I had the money to buy one. But with this camera it's nice, but sometimes it's out of focus. The autofocus is not that good, and the low light is okay, but then the autofocus during the low light is pretty bad. So I'm thinking about switching to another camera that has all the perfect properties that I want and is still affordable, but it has no screen that flips. So I'm still trying to figure out a method to solve that problem. I think I have an idea how to do it, but I'm not sure if it really actually works. I have to test it. If it works, I will improve the vlog quality. Peter is asking about my IKEA bookshelf absorbers, if I did take the back off. The back is still there, it's super thin, so this doesn't really do anything than just holding everything in place. The front sides are open, you have there the absorbing material in between, and it's covered just with fabric, and it's working really good. The important thing about absorbers is that they actually have to be really thick, so everything below actually 15 centimeters is pretty much useless. It's just absorbing the high frequencies, none of the low end, which is actually where you have most of the problems in small rooms, and then you end up with a room where all of the high frequencies are absorbed and you still have a messy low end, and this will sound even worse than having no treatment at all. So either you make it right or you just don't do any treatment. And by far the worst are these black acoustic pyramid foam things. They're really the worst. You can use them for a vocal recording booth because they cover the frequency where you have the range of the human voice, but never ever use it for your studio. It will just sound really dull and the low end will be as it was before. Okay, Vanessa asks if any one of you has a tip for an affordable car rental place in the US. We need a car in Miami. She's now looking online for a car and we still didn't find any rental place. So if you have any tips, please let us know. I think that's it for today. Vanessa's waiting for me. We want to continue watching a bit of Netflix, and tomorrow we have to get up extremely early. It's a very, very, very special day, right?
Yeah.
Very special, extremely special. Probably the most special day ever. Wow, big truck. Another one. Every time I hear the siren, I hope everybody's alright. It's also funny how these sirens have different sounds in different countries. Someone should do a video and just compare all of them.